Welcome back to Theme Park Resort. We're back at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Here, come on, the Golden Bear Theater, and it looks like the Superman is running, so we'll go up the hill and see what's going on up there, just see if we see any markers or anything going on with Ninja. And yeah, it's been a couple weeks since we've been here, since it was closed last week because of rain, so I want to see what changes were done. On our way to the Golden Bear Theater, I do want to talk about the speedy parking though for Six Flags. Six Flags has this new thing called speedy parking where you can buy it and reserve it in advance. This also includes the pass holders or pass members or whatever. You need to buy the speedy parking to go into the lane, or you have to go to the general lanes. Unfortunately, out of the 10 parking lanes Six Flags has, 5 of them were open for speedy parking, and only 2 of them were open for general parking. The others were just closed. So of course, there was a whole bunch of confused cars going up to the speedy parking lanes because they didn't know what that was, and then 2 long lines for general, which I think is very stupid and very not. It's not up to customer standards here. I feel like if Six Flags wants to do the speedy pass, that's fine. But at least have 5 general lanes open, so there won't be 2 long lines for the people who don't want to pay the extra upcharge to go to speedy parking, especially when the general parking is already $40. Well, look at that. There have been some massive changes here since a couple of weeks ago. The addition of actual construction walls all the way down there to Pistachio Park, which is quite nice. Again, this is the demolition for that big coaster coming over here. And there, yeah, you have to see one backhoe digging away there. Let's see, there's a little spot in the fence there. I don't try to stick my phone too deep in there, but yeah, I can see there's a little bobcat in there as well. The wind took that away, but yeah, they're ready to dig away this plaza as fast as possible. Took a peek with my own eyes inside the gate there, kind of too small for the phone, but I haven't really started much demolition of the pavement yet. That's still there. So I think they're just really getting ready and then really start chipping away and digging maybe this week. And this should hopefully be a nice dirt plot pretty soon. Then they'll actually demo the structure itself. And you see, still have the Christmas stuff on the Golden Bear Theater as well. Still got their holiday stuff going on. So obviously they'll have to take that down first and then demo the theater. Can't wait to see this demoed, and can't wait to see what comes in its place. It's gonna be very, very exciting. There's your view. It's hard to see, but there's a view of the inside. See, not much has changed at all, but that should change in the coming weeks as well. The construction fences go all the way out here, again, to Pistachio Park, but if we look here, not much there's no markings or anything just yet. But we keep watching through these areas, any land clearing, all the way through, every few weeks here, we'll see. But yeah, nothing I can spot through here. Fun fact, there's a piece of the old monorail track right there. Used to go through the park. I wish they had some kind of transportation device. I mean, Six Flags, I think Fiesta, Texas, is building like a little DC Metro monorail. But yeah, I wish Six Flags Metro, because it's so huge and has the mountain. It's hard to go up and down the mountain. Some kind of people mover or monorail replacement would be nice to get from the front to the back of the park, especially for people in ADA who can't really go up and down the hills, or don't want to go all the way around that, or even just a path. So if you look on Google Maps or Apple Maps, Crazanity is just across this hill. So if you just put a path through here, and I'm hoping they do this with the new coaster project, but I'm sure they're not. But if you put a new path that cuts from here all the way to like where maybe there's a break area by Crazanity, if you can relocate that, you can put the path from there to here, so people won't have to go all the way around just to get to Crazanity. It'd be a nice thing for Six Flags to do, and I hope they'll do it in the future. If not with this project, then hopefully in the future, because and you don't have to, you just put a tunnel, you cut into the mountain, put a tunnel, just put a short little path so people can go from the DC area to here in front of the park relatively quickly instead of going all the way around. Alright, so now let's go up the hill to Superman and see if we can spot any markers or anything up there by Ninja. and that former Lucky Dragon restaurant. Looks like they're refurbing one of these great murals on the Great Coaster Wall. They even have a themed construction wall for it, which is nice. Wonder what new coaster they'll put here, maybe Wonder Woman or something. That's probably what they're doing, because I think they have West Coast Racers. Yeah, I think West Coast Racers is right there. No, that's Scream. I think I saw West Coast Racers somewhere, but maybe West Coast Racers or Wonder Woman they're gonna put over here on the coaster wall. Took a walk up the hill. Nothing there, no markers or anything that I can see. And that Ninja Superman area, Samurai Summit. But we will keep watching every week, every couple of weeks, because yeah, that's where the rumored project, well, that's the area that's rumored to get refurbed next, and where maybe this rumored project may start or finish from. The Sky Tower is rumored to get a nice refreshing and reopening as well. It's a matter of Six Flags wants to pay for the new elevators need to go in there, but rumor has it they do as part of the Samurai Summit project. And remember, they're kind of working on that area, on at least the base of it, last year, a couple years ago, for Wonder Woman, when they're doing that stuff. So very curious. That'd be nice to have that reopened. It is the park's icon, after all, one of them. And we're out of the park, heading back to the car. Quick trip today. Very nice day, about 80 degrees, nice and breezy, so it's actually not hot. It's pretty nice today. New coasters are fantastic and new rides are as well, but improvements like this are actually quite nice too. You know, took away those old tick boots and repaved the ground here. Added the nice shrubs. Well, those are construction walls, but they added those little shrubberies there. The new scanners they've had for a while, or since opening from COVID, are fantastic as well. Oh, there's Superman's Justice League area entry. So yeah, Six Flags made some good improvements to the guest experience, but I think they can go way better. The speedy parking, guests are confused about that, and I always see cars say like that car, you know, they're zigzagging through lines because they don't know what's going on or what speedy parking is, because Six Flags is not doing good communication on what that is. They also, again, should have 2 lanes open for the general parking. The solar panel is a good experience because, one, it'll power the park, but 2, it'll provide shade for the cars in a very hot summer here when their busiest season is, and they're open the longest in the summertime. So when people park in the summer, they won't come back to a steamy hot car with very hot seatbelt metal. But this walking entry, this tiny sidewalk, tiny comparative to the crowds that have to go back and forth in it. It's a very wide, ugly street. This ugly fence are horrific for the guest experience. Six Flags used to have tram service like Disneyland and Universal do. But, yeah, Universal has tram service from this Metro stop, but still tram. But I still think, Six Flags needs some type of, entertainment experience or shopping complex, like, downtown Disney, the marketplace at Knott's Berry Farm, City Walk. Something to make the walk less grueling instead of this ugly walkway here. Also, this summer, the buildings will provide, again, more shade and a place to relax when you're not in the park. If they're not going to do that, then or they should do all of that really in a second entrance. But if they're not going to do that, at least put in a second entrance when they're on the solar panel project. Put in a second entrance towards like Scream area. So again, you can get to the back of the park without going all the way around. Because if you're by Twisted Colossus and you want to go home afterwards, your car could be literally right across the fence there, but you have to go all the way out the park and down this ugly parking lot walkway. With no bus, I didn't see a single bus transportation running today, so everyone's forced to walk here, getting bad for ADA compliance as well, all the way to the car. Just put in a second entrance, even if the second entrance is just for pass holders. And it's funny because these things are very actually simple to do. Especially if it's just a pass holder gate, it does not take long to put in just a couple of turnstiles and make a little pass holder entrance. It doesn't have to be even be pretty. It doesn't have to be fancy or pretty. it just has to be an entrance and exit area. You know, could just be a couple turnstiles, could be ugly, but it would vastly help out the guest experience. That pathway, the pathway that I was talking about, either some transportation or both. Again, transportation around the park, like bring back the monorail system, or have a nice, just a direct pathway from Full Throttle to Crazyanity, so you don't have to go all the way around towards Goliath or up the hill by Superman or by Tatsu to go ahead and cut through to the back there. I hope Six Flags does these things one day, because I mean, great park in terms of coasters, but it's lacking some guest experience stuff, amenities like what I just described, and it's lacking some more flat rides. I must say, they also have a very big kiddie area, right? Bugs Bunny World. It's pretty large in my opinion, so that's good. It's bigger than Camp Snoopy, I believe, and bigger than Toontown, maybe even. It certainly has more attractions than Toontown, but yeah, so they're doing well there. It's just some of these other things to really make the park shine. And hopefully with the Six Flags Cedar Fair merger, when they get those execs in there making decisions for the parks, the Cedar Fair guys, maybe they'll suggest some of these things and do some of these things. And maybe we'll be better off for Six Flags in the long run. Yeah, on a summer day, walking in this is no bueno. It's 105 degrees outside. Even 80 degrees at nighttime. That can be uncomfortable. It is a nice view though, the coasters. I go on this rant because, yeah, coming to this theme park here, I like it to film the construction and stuff, and the rides are cool, but it also just feels like a chore. And, you know, it doesn't feel like a chore to go to Six Flags, or sorry, Knott's, Universal, Disney, SeaWorld, Legoland. Because those are very nice experiences. The entry experience is nice. They don't get you with different speedy parking or different, they don't change up the parking all the time. They change up random things all the time. It's just an easy experience. And they welcome you in, particularly Knott's, Disney, and Universal with the City Walk, downtown Disney, and the marketplace. It's a nice little shopping areas, entertainment zones to hang out after the park, before the park, grab something to eat. You know, these are just very nice things here. So I just wish Six Flags would do something again with Cedar Fair being Knott's Berry Farms' parent owner. Now Six Flags and Cedar Fair merge, with Cedar Fair having an influence over that, with their execs mainly taking charge. Maybe we can get something like that, because when this is a huge parking lot. Six Flags can build a parking structure if they want to. That would also provide more shade for the cars, and then use that space for theme park expansion, hotels, entertainment zone, and more. Oh yes, and on my way here I got a sneak peek of the solar panel project, and it doesn't seem like too much change from last time, a couple of weeks ago, but there is some even more visible stuff, so they're progressing quite nicely. I'll insert that video in this clip here that I took, and that would be nice. I wonder when they'll move on to the next section, which will be the one I'm standing in right now. Well, that's gonna do it for this week's quick update of Six Flags Magic Mountain. Sorry it's a bit ranty at the end there, but yeah, I just wanted to express my feelings. That's how I feel every time I come to this park. Let me know in the comments below what other guest experience or guest amenities would you like Six Flags Magic Mountain to implement? And what other types of rides? You know, they have roller coasters, but I know a lot of people want flat rides. So they are missing a lot of flat rides of all types. Thrilling flat rides, regular flat rides, and I even like their dark ride. I think Justice League is better than Web Slinger, so I think they should get back to the dark ride market. Let me know in the comments below what you guys want, or what you guys want Six Flags to do. Also, if you like this video, press that thumbs up button, subscribe for more theme park updates, Six Flags coaster updates. They'll try to be here every week or every couple of weeks. I think they'll be closed next weekend because it's supposed to rain. It's probably every couple of weeks if I can. And follow us on Patreon. We have some cool exclusive early access videos and some rumor updates, and I post all the permanent info for all these coasters and parks on there as well. So check that out, patreon.com/club722. As always, have a Six Flags day.